Sorry, everybody, we're having technical issues. We are live, but it's the countdown timer's not wanting to work. All right, we'll leave the countdown timer.
Okay.
Right, first of all, so sorry, that was definitely technical issues there.
Yeah.
So, welcome to the Spitfire show. I can't believe that's just happened to us. Welcome to the Spitfire show. Issues 35 and 36 tonight we'll be doing. Just want to do a shout out to Ian Campbell, Partworks Upgrades. Thank you so much for my mug that he got off my wish list. When you put hot water in it, the lightsabers light up. So thank you very much, Ian Campbell, for that gift. It's one of my favourite mugs now. So, right, now you've seen who's in tonight, but I'll let them introduce themselves. So first of all, we have Dave's Hobbies.
Hello, good evening, everybody, and thanks for inviting me, Matt, tonight on this Spitfire show. And it's going to be a couple of good issues, so keep with us and keep watching.
Next we have Build with Adrian.
Yes, hopefully you get organised good show tonight.
Yeah. And last of all, we've got Geordie Dave.
Evening, everybody. Thanks for having us on again. And I think this will be a cracking build of night, so enjoy.
Okay, so... Okay, I think we've had our first technical issues of this Spitfire show. What it is it's one of us hits the go live button and one of us hits the countdown button. Now, if that doesn't sync up, we go live. So I think Adrian was clicking the countdown button, but he just wasn't appearing. So
it wasn't working, was it?
Yeah. So apologies on that one. Yeah, that's a bit strange. How are we all?
Oh, not so bad. Not so bad. Better than the weather.
Yeah, definitely. At least lockdown's in winter, though, because you don't tend to go out more in winter.
Yeah.
That's true. So, yeah. But, yeah, I've had it's been a bit of a long weekend doing 2 lives with Horlicks, and he did issue 105 last night, which was, whew.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been an all right weekend and just hopefully another week out the way till Christmas.
Yeah. Got to think about that now, aren't we?
Getting closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, right. Do you want to go through that chat, Geordie Dave?
Yeah, no problem. Right. Top of the shop again. Dave's Hobbies. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Build with Adrian. Hi, everyone. Here's the YouTube schedule.
Hello, Adrian.
I'm not reading all that out. But Dano's build. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Dano.
Hello, Dano.
P40F20. Hi, all.
Hi, P40F20.
Hi, P40F20.
Partwork Upgrades. Hi, all.
Hi, Partwork Upgrades.
Hi, Partwork Upgrades.
Hi, Ian.
Partwork Upgrades. Are you making anything for the Spitfire?
Ooh.
Could be a challenge there, Ian.
Yeah.
Partwork Upgrades. Cool. Welcome.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Partwork Upgrades. This answer in P40. Yeah, not yet. P40 F20.
Okay.
John's model making. Good evening, all.
Hello, John.
Good evening, John.
Partwork Upgrade. Winter's my favourite time walk. I love a good walk in short sleeves. Seriously.
Oh.
P40 F20. 50 lashes of a wet noodle for the technical director. LOL. Warren James. Hi, all.
Hi, Warren.
And Partworks Upgrade. Yes, could be more.
Well, what I'll do, Ian, because we're on Facebook with each other, I'll ask around in the groups and see if there's anything that people could suggest that you could actually 3D print, and I'll send their suggestions on to you. I'm sure P40F20 might have some suggestions about what could potentially be 3D printed. So
I have as well. Well, I'm going to be doing the diorama bit to it. And yeah, there's a couple of bits that could be 3D printed for the diorama bit. A couple of RAF pieces, perhaps. you know, depending on what we're getting diorama wise. So yeah, there's always something that could be printed there, I would have thought.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, well, we'll put that out there for you, Ian, and we'll get back to you on it. So we'll have a good old think in the groups and see what we can come up with for you. So, right, suppose better get building. I'm looking forward to this.
Okay. Maybe you want to get your camera sorted, and I'm going to be doing the first one tonight. So it's issue 35 and 36 tonight, but I'm doing issue 35 with you all tonight, and then Geordie Dave's going to be doing the chat, and Adrian's going to be on the cameras, and so this is issue 35 of Build a Spitfire Mark 1A, and we've got the motor for the landing gear. Okay, and if you're ready for a parts checklist, we'll go through that. So it's 3501, motor for landing gear.
Which is that part there. And that's size of it, roughly.
Yeah.
I don't really have something to compare it with. Size-wise.
You got a cigarette lighter?
Oh, I've got one of them. So that's the size.
Oh, yeah, it's tiny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tiny.
Okay.
Right, so that's 3501. So 3502 is some cable.
Which is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
3503 is cable label.
Which is them there.
Oh, yes.
Looking
Cable
nice.
label.
Cable label.
Yeah. Cable
Okay.
label. Okay, so we're going on to step one.
Yeah.
And step one says check the connectors at the end of the cable 3502. Note that one of the connectors is larger, circled. You will also need the cable label 3503.
Right. Okay. So if you look at them, you can obviously see the one on the right is the larger, and the one on the left is the smaller.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay. So step two then, Mark, is fit the cable label 3503 around the cable 3502, close to the larger connector.
I'm having visions of Bismarck here.
Aye.
Okay, that's all.
Excellent. Okay. That was nice and easy. That was step two.
Okay.
So step three is take the landing gear motor 3501, fit the smaller connector on the end of the cable 3502 into the socket in the end of the motor 3501 as indicated.
Okay. So for those who might not show which way it goes down, this flatter edge on this cable goes to this side of the motor.
Okay.
He says.
I think there's a bit more chat, Dave.
Right. Portworks upgrade sounds good. Thanks, Mark.
You're welcome.
Portworks upgrade. Cheers, guys. P40F20. Off the top of my head, bracket to mount the compass to the instrument panel would be good. Probably a 4H part would be better rather than a 3D printed part, though.
Okay.
And P40. If they do not give us seat harness or goods like that, that would be welcome.
Right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
So on to step four then, Mark.
Yeah.
Step four is take the battery box 1203 and check that the batteries are in position and the switch is turned off arrow.
Right. So battery box, obviously it's been stored away. Let's just check the batteries. And they're all in place and the right way.
Okay.
And I'll just put this back together. I stored this in the issue that it came to so it wouldn't get damaged or the circuit board wouldn't get damaged.
Okay.
Uh,
And then it's also turned off, is it?
Yes, it's turned off. I don't know if you can see that because it's black, but yeah, it's off.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. So step 5.
Mhm.
Step 5 is fit the connector on the cable from the battery box 12.3 into the socket on the circuit board 12.2 as shown left.
Right.
Fit the labelled connector on the cable 3502 into the socket on the circuit board 12.2 as shown right.
Okay, I've slightly put that in there because these can be a bit of a nightmare to get out.
Yeah.
And this one in a larger one. Yeah, done that.
Okay. And then step 6 says turn on the switch on the battery box 1203 and check that the motor works. After testing, switch the battery box off and disconnect the cable 3610 from the circuit board 12.2 below.
Right, let me just do a bit of camera jiggery poker it, and I'll show you this working. So this close-up camera, you should be able to see that move around.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, you can see it. Yeah.
Okay, back to normal camera.
Okay.
Okay, right, so disconnect everything.
Yeah.
That's the battery box disconnected.
Partworks upgrades. That should be partwork upgrades at gmail.com.
Okay.
Okay. And then that should be completed work, Mark. A cable with label has been fitted to the motor for the landing gear. Motor has been tested, and the landing gear will be connected to the motor so that it can be moved up and down when you put your model through the motions of takeoff and landing.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's issue 35 complete.
Excellent. Okay.
Coming in issue 36 is casing for the landing gear motor together with cogs and the connecting cable. And it's over to Geordie Dave.
Right. Letting along.
Parts.
Right for a part check?
Yeah.
Right. 36 1 gear casing.
Which is that there.
2 gear casing.
Which is that there.
3 cog assembly top.
Cog assembly shaft.
Top.
Yeah. 3. That's that.
4 cog.
Cog. Yeah. Which is that.
5 shaft and cog.
Which is that.
6 landing gear connecting cable.
Bit hard to see, but that's that there.
7 3 1.6 by 4mm KM screws. 1 thread.
Which are in that pot there.
8
Yeah.
9 2 by 4mm PB screws. 1 spare.
PB. 2 times 3mm.
2 times 4mm.
2 times 4mm. Which is the black ones in there ready to go.
And 9 3 1.6 by 3mm PM screws. 1 spare.
And they're in this bottom one here. Right.
Okay. Step 1.
Yeah.
Hit the shaft on the end of the motor, 35-1, in the hole in the motor casing, 36-2, as indicated. Note the orientation of the motor.
Right. Yeah.
Turn the assembly over, keeping the motor 35-1 in position. Fix and place with 2 km 1.6 4mm screws as indicated.
Now these screws have a flat head on them.
So count that so probably.
Yes. This is where you need a third hand. Nearly lost a screw then. Right. Do this best I can. It's lining it up. There's no location tab on the motor.
That's what I found. Yeah, it's a bit awkward, isn't it?
Yeah. It is very, very tight. Now my screw won't go back on my screwdriver.
Oh no.
Come on, behave. Right, it's back on. Right, I've got one hole lined up, I believe. Yeah, that's one in. Let's get the second in. Just line the hole up. And screw it in. Okay, step 3.
Right. Step 3. Take the line with gear connecting cable 6 and fit it into the slot in the cog part 4 as indicated.
Right. So that's this bit. Okay.
Take the cap 3.
Yep.
Fits on the cog section 4 to hold the cable in place. There's no need to apply any glue as the cap will be held in place when positioned in the casing.
Right.
Step 6. Do not apply any glue to the cable. 6.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Right, we're up to 5. This is jumping. Right, 5. Take the shaft and cog 5 and fit it over the end of the shaft of the motor 35-1. The flatter sides of the shaft of the motor should be aligned with the shaped hole in the end of the shaft.
Well, yeah, because it's like an oval shape. Okay, getting that to stand up. Ah, come on. Come on. Right, okay.
Right. Take the cog and cable assembly from step 4. Fit the pegs on the ends of ports 4 and 3 into the recesses in the casing 2 as indicated. At the same time, the tip of the cog on port 4 interlock with the spiral cog on port 5.
Right, that's interlocked.
Right. 7. Fit the gear casing 36-1 over the gear assembly. The shaft of the cog 5 fits into the hole in the casing, circled in blue. The screw sockets in part 2 align with the holes in part 1 as indicated.
Okay.
Right. Fix the 2 gear casings, 2 and 1, together with 4 PB 2.4mm screws.
2.4mm PB. Ooh. No, that's a wary 00 screwdriver that I need. So it's not too bad once you've got it engaged, then you can let go.
Yes.
Okay, that's done.
Okay. Put the engine and the wing assembly on the stamp of issue 34.
Right.
So you need the engine and wing assembly.
Just bring up a chat while it's there, and it's John's model making, and he says easy peasy issue will be much better with the electronics installed. I think that's issue 35.
Okay.
Right. Fit the gear casing and motor assembly for the 421 of part 3601 fit over the rear on parts 2301 and 2501.
Right, okay. Orientation. And I believe them. Yeah. Wish that wire would stop moving.
Are you ready? Fix the case in place with 4 PB2 4mm screws.
2 PB. 2 times 4. Make sure I've got the right screwdriver, Mark.
Before then,
Yeah.
I'll read this tip. In the next 2 steps, the landing gear connecting cable is fitted. This is a tight fit. Gently raise the left wheel assembly so that a slightly longer length of cable is available when fitting the end of it to port 2904.
My landing gear is taped to my wings currently at the moment, so I'll be okay with that. I've done that so I don't damage the landing gear.
You'll find you'll have to untape it to get the screw in.
Right. One more. Okay.
Okay. Identify the landing gear attachment 27.4 on the left wing.
Right. So. Right. So that is this piece here.
Right. Slip the end of the landing gear connecting cable 3606 between the jaws of port 2704, the left arrow. You may find it helpful to use tweezers. Fit a PM 1.6 by 3mm screw through the hole in port 2704 to hold the cable in place below.
Right. So I'm just putting a screw on a screwdriver. Oh, tweezers. Okay, so on like that, and then screw. Okay, that's in place.
Okay, in the same way, fit the other end of the landing gear connecting cable 3606 in the port 2904 on the right wing, fix in place with a PM 1.6 3mm screw.
And we'll bring this chat up, and Christine says, hello, everyone.
Hi, Christine.
Hi, Christine.
Hi, Christine.
Hello, darling. And then you've got Yorkshire Crafter. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Julie.
Hi, dear.
Hi, Julie.
Hello, Julie. And then we've got Christine still laughing out loud.
Yeah, I think them two were twins in previous life.
Yeah.
It's uncanny how much alike they really are.
And we've got P40F20 that says, how are you doing, Christine, sir?
That one being a bugger, Mark.
Pardon?
That one being a bugger.
It's just getting it lined up enough, because it's a very tight hole the cable goes into. Right, I think I've got it. And that's in place.
Right. Now, do not be tempted to test the motor at this stage, as you could damage the connecting cable.
Right, okay. I won't.
And that's completed work.
Yay!
Wow.
And issue 37, we'll be getting the upper and lower panels for the first area together with hinges and screws.
Oh. Right, yeah. When I come back, I want to talk about that.
Okay. We've got a bit more chat. So we've got Yorkshire Crafter saying, laughing out loud, dear, I will take that as a compliment. And you've got Christine saying, I'm fine, Mark, thank you.
Right. So I'm just making sure my wheels are all sorted.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, right, get me sort the cameras out and I'll be with you back in a sec.
Okay.
Okay.
And we've got John's model making, top job, Mark, very fiddly cable.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Got all this to come yet.
Aye. I have got it all to come. It looks
You've been
very,
seeing a
very
lot of people building it, won't you, Dave? So you basically you work out your own way in the end.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, at least with me having a lot of issues, you know, I can build 2 or 3, 4 issues a day or whatever. You know, it's not a problem, is it? You know, I'm not waiting for issues. And I'm hoping that by the time I get these buses done, I can make a start on the Spitfire, and then I might even be able to catch you all up, you know, depending on how many I do a week. So, if I
Okay,
Once you get the engine up the way, you mate.
yeah, yeah,
I'm just going to share screen.
okay,
Bring some up. So the idea behind this is there's a lot of controversy in this pack that we got about the ailerons being the wrong colour.
mm-hmm.
Now, I have done a bit of research and found an old book that's online, and it's all about Spitfire camouflage. Okay, so I'm going to share this page now with you.
Okay,
Now, looking at the colour schemes, everybody was saying that the white bits are going on the black wing and the black ailerons going on the other wing. It's a mistake. If you look at that livery there, that's the livery we are building.
do you want to go full screen with it, Mark?
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
That's the livery there. And I'll read out about the livery so we all know. So it was night and white under surface scheme, introduced at the end of 1938 or early 1939. Scheme shown was used on a number of Spitfires at this time. So that is why we've got the flaps a different colour on each wing. It's because of that scheme there.
Yeah.
Now, if you want a link for the book, it is in the Facebook group, and you can look it up there, and it tells you everything about the camouflage for the Spitfires and the painting. So that is the scheme we are actually doing on this Mark 1 Spitfire.
Yeah.
So, and I just thought I'd bring that up. So we, you know. It's not wrong. It's hattchet haven't done it wrong. They've done it right. They've just based it on this this livery.
Yeah.
This book is very interesting about camouflage for the Spitfire.
Yeah.
Have you read it yet, Dave?
No, not yet.
Yeah. So it's on the Facebook group, but it's really interesting. Tells you all about the different camouflages that they went through.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll see actually if I can find a link for it.
Okay. What I was going to say was, imagine you're in a war situation and you've got a vehicle or an aeroplane or something, a piece of equipment that has suddenly broken down or got bullet holes in or something or other. And what are the guys going to do? They're going to pick up the first part that's available and they're going to replace that part, and they're going to make sure that aeroplane, that tank or whatever it is in good working order for the next day's or night's shooting or, you know, fighting the enemy. They're not going to bother about whether it's painted right or whether it's you know, quite, you know, I don't know, whatever. And anyway, that's the way you've got to look at it as well, is that, you know, when these Spitfires was in service, there wasn't anybody going around with a paintbrush saying, oh, well, I've got to get this. No, they didn't have time for that. It was war. And so, obviously, in a war scenario, but expertly found that, Mark, and the link's been shared, and that is brilliant.
So yeah, the book is called Camouflage and Markings, Submarine Spitfire, RAF, Northern Europe, 1936 to 1945.
That covers the period of the Spitfire.
And it cost in them days 6 shillings.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really interesting if anybody wants to find out a bit more about the Spitfire.
Okay.
Geordie Dave's now going to say to me, can you send it me?
So I've got a bit in the...
Yeah, I'll send it, yeah.
I've got a bit in the chat. So we've got P40F20. The only hard and fast rule about the underside colours for Spitfires for this period is that there is no hard and fast rule. Yeah, and that's exactly it. P40F20. You know, in a war scenario, I think if it was painted bright blue pink with yellow dots, I think it would still be put on as a panel if it was meant to be out there fighting the Hun and not sat on the ground. Right, so we've got Penelope's Pit Stop, Penny's Pit Stop. Hi, Penny. Hello, late for the party. Did I miss much? Yeah, you've missed all the builds. So you'll have to re-watch it all, Penny. On Dave's Hobbies, we've got the link that's been shared to there from Mark. Thank you very much, Mark. And we've got the link that is shared on there too. And the next one down is the link that's shared to Geordie Dave. And P40F20 says quite right at Dave's Hobbies. Yeah. Yeah. If they said, you know, I want this Spitfire serviceable for an hour's time, you're not going to hunt around for the right type of paint. You're going to make sure it's serviceable, and that's it.
Yeah, too right. I mean, there was so much going on about it in the group chats and everything, and messages and stuff like that, saying hattchet have gotten wrong, we've run customer service and stuff like that. I just thought I'd take a little bit of time out of my way to look this up to see if it is correct or if it's not correct. And it is correct. They are doing it the right way. It's just not a pop. It's not. I wouldn't say it's one of the most popular camouflages out there.
No, it isn't.
If you know what I mean. And I think people are used to certain camouflages in films or documentaries or whatever.
Yeah.
And hattchet have gone down this road instead of going down the normal road. So that's why I did a little bit of research, found that wonderful book online, and yeah, it explains everything. So
yeah, we
don't get any confusion. So do you want to read out that thing from Penny?
So we've got Penny's Pit Stop. Could you share those links in the comments for sure, please? As quite often, once the show's finished, the live chat goes. Yeah. Okay.
Right. I'll put it in the comments, and I'll send it you personally, Penny.
Okay, so there you go. And Penny's Pit Stop says, also remember that we are doing a specific aircraft, not a generalization aircraft.
Yeah, you're right, Penny. I mean, but you said, like, we were chatting about it, and I was discussing about with you all. You said now it makes it more interesting.
Yeah.
Which is true. You know, I sat back and thought, interesting? And then I thought, well, yeah, it is quite interesting.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's, So I've sent it to Penny by messenger, so she's got it. And I'll put it in the comment section at the end of the live.
Okay. And then Penny's put, as usual, Mark, you are a star. And quite right at Penny's Pit Stop.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. No, it's fine. Like I said, I'm doing the show, so I might as well make sure we get things correct and we can discuss it on the show, and that's what I did. Yeah. So, and now Geordie Dave's got a book to read. Bit of nighttime reading. Oh dear. So, right. Okay, I think we've done everything, haven't we? Oh, no, YouTube's getting...
Oh, yeah.
Right. Okay, I'm going to get it up this time.
Okay.
Because you know what I'm like. I can, after a live build, I can sometimes get confused. So, announcement sheet. And Adrian has put the announcement sheets in the chat. So, where are we today? 22nd, aren't we?
Yeah.
So, tomorrow we have Chris Davies' World. He is live at 8 o'clock and he's doing his Ecto 1 Issue 2 Continued.
Okay.
And then on Tuesday we have Adrian.
Adrian.
And it says here Adrian is doing his Build the Ferrari F40 Issue 17 to 20. So that looks going to be very interesting. I've not seen that model in a long time. Okay, and then on Wednesday, which of course is Penny's Pit Stop Day.
Yeah.
The other day, really. It used to be Route Master Day, but now it's Penny's Pit Stop Day.
Yeah.
We have at 2 o'clock, Penny is live streaming on both their channels, so Penny's Pit Stop and Yorkshire Crafter, and they're doing their Paint with Diamond show. So if you're around, watch it. If you can't, watch it back. It's a nice, relaxing hours into it. You really do get into it. And then after at 8 o'clock on Wednesday is the Partwork show on Penny's Pit Stop channel, and she is doing Route Masters issue 101 and 102.
Wow.
So yeah, tune into that, and I think they've got a very special guest on Wednesday night, but I'm not.
Yeah, they might have. They might have. Yeah.
I'm not allowed to say. I'm not saying. No.
No.
So they've got a very special guest on Wednesday night. So, okay, and Thursday. Now it says for me, I'm doing Route Master 110. Now I wasn't happy with my wires on the back. Some of them were being crushed. I had that problem with my side destination blind, which Penny has offered to fix for me. So I'm going to send it to her next week. So at the moment, the back frame is off the bus. I had to take it off because I just was not happy with it at all.
Yeah.
And if I continued with it and knew I wasn't happy with it, it just wouldn't be right for me. So the frame's off. I'm going to grind down some of the frames so the wires fit nicely and don't get trapped on the frame. And then eventually go on the bus. But if Penny's doing this side destination blind for me, I obviously need to give her time for her to fix it. And she's a very busy person, is Penny. So fortunately, that's going to be cancelled on Thursday. So I do apologise, but I want to get the bus right. I don't want to rush it just for the sake of doing a live show. Yeah. Okay. That takes us to Friday, and it's Horlicks, and he's doing his Terminator. Yeah. Now, it's issue 67 onwards.
Okay.
And then on Saturday at 8 o'clock is Horlicks again, and he's doing Route Master. Now, he's doing 106, but there are very short issues, aren't there? So it could be a possibility of 106, 107, and 108.
Yeah.
So Horlicks is going to get ahead of me.
Yeah.
They're very, very simple issues to do.
Yeah.
And then we have back to Sunday again, and Adrian's doing his Spitfire, issues 37 and 38.
Adrian.
That's your YouTube week.
Jolly good. Penny said you didn't do my Hitler on the phone to Churchill impression.
I don't know if I could do it. Right, so Penny came up with this thing about the painting and going around, and it's Hitler phoning up Churchill, and I don't know how to do a German accent. It's basically no, that's Jamaican.
we are not going to bomb you tomorrow because that's more Italian. because I'm going to give you time to paint your aeroplane.
Yeah. Not going to bomb for a week so you can paint your aeroplanes, and we're going to do the same. Just like, oh, very good. That's very nice of you.
Very good. Yes.
We'll get all the paint out. So yeah. Oh dear.
And then Penny says, "Isn't it funny? I'm saying I'm busy and people's believing me." Laughing out loud. Laughing out loud, Penny.
The about it is, I know Penny's a very busy person. If she's
Yeah,
if she's not working, she's working to do her part works. And when she's not working, she's doing them part works and recording videos for everybody to enjoy. And they are good videos as well.
Yeah.
Very well explained. So she is a very busy person and a very kind person as well.
Yes.
Okay, so I think we've covered everything tonight. We've done 45 minutes, which is quite short for us.
Yeah.
So I'll go around backwards for you to do your goodbye. So first of all, we have Geordie Dave.
Okay, thanks. Good night, everybody. Hope everybody enjoyed the show. Don't forget to subscribe to everybody and give Mark a good thumbs up for the excellent build he's done tonight.
Okay, thank you for coming along, Geordie Dave, and doing the instructions. Next, we have Build with Adrian. So thank you, Adrian, for tonight.
Certainly, of course, Mark. Yes.
Yeah. You see, if I'm doing a live, I don't need to ask Adrian if he's coming in to help me. He just comes. He's just there. So with Adrian, it's just like, I know Adrian's going to be there. So, lastly, we have Dave's Hobbies.
Well, thanks for joining us tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure helping Mark out here, and didn't he do well, folks? He's got coming along nicely now with this Spitfire. So give Mark a nice good thumbs up, and it's a goodbye from me.
Okay. And it's a good bye from me and the Spitfire for another 2 weeks. Catch us on the next one. And yeah, have a good week, everybody. Hope it's not too bad. And I'll do what I say at the end of the videos. Stay safe and bye for now. And bye.
Goodbye.